That's a little bit better. Why, hello, everybody. If you see this message, as always, you are not live with me. Let's clean this up a little bit. We don't have to look quite so crazy. All right. Hello, hello. We are in our end of year live streams hanging out. See who comes on. I'm just going to chit chat, look at things on the internet, you know, have a Monday night chill. A Monday night chill. Do my skincare and hang out. I would have been on earlier, but I was waiting on some packages and I didn't want the packages to come and me not to get to them. So I thought they weren't coming. But of course, you know, they didn't get delivered till about 8 p.m. Hey, they were delivered. And that's all that matters. They were delivered. I've been straightening up over there. It's got a little different look I'm working on. And you see there's a whole shelf that's empty. I moved some things around. I got a little space to work with. That space is about to be filled though. Don't get excited. Don't get excited. It has to be my sugar mama body care over there. Cause it's a lot. It's a lot. I should just sit. If I was thinking, I should move this all over and sit there and put that away. But I should have made some space. So I'm not gonna do it. Melissa, we hanging out, girl. We are hanging out. We are having the hangouts right now. I'm gonna start putting on my skincare, and then we're gonna check out the internets and things that I've seen. I'm not. It's been a day. Hey, well, as I live and breathe, do I see Kelly? I'm so sorry. Well, let's keep it light then. Let's keep it light and airy then. No serious, nothing serious then. Thank you for saying that. Nothing serious. A little light and airiness is what is called upon. That's what's called upon right now. As I live and breathe, it's Kelly Anderson and Lowski. Baltimore's in the house. Oh, it's been good. Okay, it's just a long day. Okay. I am making progress on, just getting things done as I sit here by myself and revel in the quiet solitude. I'm going to clean my tub. And I was like, oh, I need to take a bath tonight. And I said, girl. Oh, no, not the dogs getting hurt. I hope they better. Real talk, I need to take Juicy in too. And then I had to remember that I could take a bath tomorrow morning because ain't nobody here. So I'm going to take a bath in the morning. And I'm going to take another one before these kids get back. And I'm going to start putting my baths in my schedule. I'm trying to schedule things better this year. I'm really going to work with a planner. And I'm trying to work with a planner well. Not just have it and look at it. Right. I could take a bath anytime I want to right now. Because honestly, I have to take a bath now when the kids are here, when they go upstairs and go to sleep. Because if I don't, they're gonna be right in there with me, thinking it's like it's time to hang out with Gigi in the bathroom. They do it when I pee. They're gonna do it if I'm in the bathtub. I could see Blake and Brooke saying, "Well, shoot, we getting in." Hey, Jess, they be like, "Ooh, bath time." I'd be like, "Hold up, partners." Now you have a whole planner ecosystem. Do you use them really well? I have one for work. I have like a school one. I'm working better with that one. But I did get me one, and I'm working like I'm trying to finish up my draft and I got to write something out and then send it out for, critiquing, that kind of stuff. What am I putting on today? Okay, I think I'm going kind of minimal on the skincare. I think I'm gonna just do me some good jeans because I feel like I need some good jeans in my life today. And I'm gonna give myself a nice little mini facial. I think that's gonna be like, hey Faith. I think that's going to be my Drea. Listen. Y'all like, oh, we doing this. Look at y'all. Y'all are. I could tell y'all enjoying this whole straight days of live streams. And I'm still trying to put up videos. I got a video for tomorrow too. So I think what I'm going to do going forward is I am going to treat this the way I want to. Hi, Lourdes. Because you outside? Okay. Because there's this thing like, oh, you put up here and there. I'm going to put up videos, live streams. I could do 2 in a day. When I was on Periscope, I used to live stream all day. Okay. So I bought a big one. And I have this 52 list. Did you see that I said that y'all want to do this with me? I have my 52 list and my stressors. So I told you, Whole Nation people, go look at it. And I need y'all to tell me, do y'all want to do it with me? But I did buy a new one to really try to get myself together. Apparently, I bought myself 2 pair of leggings. Didn't know I did because I'm like, what are these? Huh. I don't know what I bought, y'all. Okay. Hey, Court. So I bought me the Freedom Mastery one. And I do find that for me, I like big journals. I like this size for me to write in because I just feel like that when I'm trying to write small, I can't write small. So I got this one right here. And I've had it before and I've never used it correctly. So I said, I'm going to do some things since I'm home alone and work on it. Hey, Nisha. And then I've had to get me some stickers because I had let Brooke had take out my stickers. And she's been, baby, we got stickers all over the floor. We got to go through the house and take stickers off the floor. Because they've been I'd rather stickers on the floor than writing on the walls. And so I picked up a bunch of stickers for my planner situation. Oh, I got to get this for the DJ's gift. So I got me some black girl ones. Baby, let me tell you something. Working with trees are expensive. Getting them cut down and stuff. Because I remember years ago, and I'm talking 20, damn near 30 years ago, getting a tree cut down was like $700. So I can imagine what they are now. So let me show you all the stickers I got. I got some bloom ones, just some basic essentials. Like if I needed these, I needed some for my one at work. But this is smaller than I thought. Damn it. And then I found black girl planner ones. So let's see what these look like. I found some black girl magic stickers. Let's see. I don't know if these are going to work though. These are actually kind of cool for like my laptop and stuff. Yeah, these are like more for my laptop. So yeah, these are just a few that are, but what is this? Why I got a whole page with nothing on it? I don't need. Right, and it fit. These are too big for my planner. I have gotten like the mini ones, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's see. I'm irritated. These are not planner size. They said I found these for planners. This isn't planner size shit. No, I can't use this. These are cute, but these are way too big. These are way too. Them things are ridiculously large. Now I have some basic planner stuff like this, but now I'm gonna have to go back and find me some more. Cause them things are humongous. They're humongous. Now I do know some. I've seen people doing their planners, and they do have like some big stickers in theirs. I find it quite interesting though, because I've seen people with serious, and I know there's a whole planner community, and I've seen and like this is not good at all. This is nothing. And look at this shit. And then it's got pages with pictures on it. What do I want with this? Nothing. Right. See, I know somebody who's into planners and stuff, and I've seen like how they do the whole layouts and stuff. And I'm like, that looks real good. Are you actually using it or doing anything with it? Because it seems like a lot of work and it just doesn't seem like right, like because these things are huge. These things are huge. Like for real, ridiculously large. What's junk journaling? Tell me what that means. Yeah, I'm gonna figure out something to do with them, but they're not giving me what I need. I need like planner. I just need planner ones, which will be like, okay, thank you for explaining that to me because I would have never known this. Like thinking about to-do list and going to let me tell y'all, I just had to reschedule my colonoscopy because it was for the 6th and I have to be back at work. That's almost crawling. Right. See, right. Those right. There's a lot of them planners that are real decorated. But I'm like, are you actually using them? Are they helping with your productivity? And that's what I'm looking for. And so I'm going to try and be very intentional. And I think I'm going to be better at it because I'm just slowing down. Hey, Sabrina, I'm slowing down. Oh, I gotta clear up everything. Tomorrow I am doing a scent soiree in the evening with like 5 or 6 ladies. I've let them come over. I'm letting them come over and they're going to, I'm gonna share some fragrances with them. Because so many of them. I'm like, all right, let's get y'all out of the products and what? Okay, I'm gonna say something really snarky. Yeah, so I'm having them come over And then I had them fill out my consultation form so I could see where they're at and everything. So I have my law of attraction planner. Uh, Now they do give you some stickers in here, but it's all about, really being intentional. Like this is a real planner. So let me show y'all. So, this has got my journey. This is the one where you really thinking and doing some intention work. Um, Life statements, things like that. And then baby, it's like every day is marked down. You could feel, and that's why I wanted a bigger one, because it has all the day, it has everything. And then uh at the end of the month, it has like the reflections on your month that you can really do. And so, I'm really going to try to use this more, and talking about your goals for the month, and, trying to like stay focused on things and like track myself, and then be not only intentional but be accountable to myself. And I think by using the planner, I'm hoping this will give me some accountability and consistency, because I'm not consistent. So I'm working on consistency and stuff. So like I'm thinking about, okay, what am I going to do? Like this week has kind of helped me with that, because I'm honestly tracking myself right now. Like, okay, we're going to do this today. We're going to work on this area. We're going to get this all clean. And then we're going to go to this. And so I have like areas that I've been working on. And so like tomorrow I'm going to finish up the upstairs. I have a little area in the kitchen table I need to clear out and like clean that off. And then the living room, I got to clean up where we have our coats and stuff. Let me tell y'all something though. Y'all, I got to tell y'all, this is some funny shit. Okay. Now, let me give y'all when they left town. Did I tell y'all about what happened when they left town? Okay. So, uh, before we get into the other ones, uh, let me tell you what happened when they left, when they were leaving town. Now, Brandon can be very anal and irritating in these situations. He's like really frantic. He gets really frantic in these situations, and it drives B crazy and things like that. So the first thing is, I told you the kids like, we're going on vacation and stuff, right? So the first thing is, he tells me, hey, can you drive us there? And then we're going to get in. I'm thinking, duh, that's what was going to happen. So the first thing was, he's like, can you drive us to where the car is, so we could just transfer everything to the car? And I was thinking, yeah, anything I could do to help y'all get out the door good, safely. Okay. So that was the first thing. So now it's what morning was that they left? Saturday morning. So it's Saturday morning. The kids, Bakari and Brooklyn, are all in for this trip, right? So they done took their showers, their baths. They ready to go. Bakari got his outfit on. He's looking for his sunglasses. He's like, we going on vacation. Let's do this. Brooke's like, yeah, let's go, right? So then Brandon is like, so right before then, Brandon goes, the car isn't going to be ready till 1. The truck isn't going to be ready till 1 that they're going to get. And I was like, and now mind you, it's only like 8 something in the morning. I'm like, oh hell, these kids going to be irritating until then. So he gets on the phone, and then he's like, well, I'm gonna call around and see, can I get another one, something else, whatever. So he calls them, and they actually had a smaller. So it was like they wanted a Trailblazer. First, he didn't want the Trailblazer. He's like, oh my God, it's gonna be too small. So then finally we convinced him, because then he's like, well, let's just go to Midway Airport. I'm like, on the hopes that he gonna find something bigger, all the stuff. So he winds up, okay, let's go get this Trailblazer. We go get the Trailblazer. And now, so once he decides we're gonna go, we're sitting here, we're getting me and B are in the house, and we're getting Blake ready, and I'm, last minute things. I'm trying to remind her, do you have this? Do you have this? And then all of a sudden we look at Brandon, we're like, where the kids? Oh, they in the car. This fool to put the kids in the car and came back in the house. And he doing his, we were like, Brandon. He was like, what? And then he said, he was like, I'm sorry. I'm doing too much. I'm doing too much. He didn't left the kids sitting in the car. So Bakari and Brooklyn are in the car, just sitting there. Right. So now, mind you, Saturday was a nice day here, still in the 50s or whatever. So now after we go and we're coming out, we're about to transfer their car seats to the rental car. I'm looking and I'm putting on Brooke's jacket, and I'm putting on, Blake's coat to make sure they have them. And then I look at Car, I say, Car, you ain't got no coat. Where's your coat at? Do you have a coat? He's like, no. This boy, his father walked him out the door without a winter coat on. Now, thank God it was going to North Carolina, but whatever. So Bakari ain't got no coat on. He looking like, no, what I need a coat for? So I'm like, okay, well, it's too late now. You ain't got no coat. I guess they're going to buy you a coat or something. I don't know. Bianca told me, so they did this road trip. Apparently, Bakari was a little perturbed because he was like, I thought we was going on vacation. He said he was looking to get on a plane, get some money, and go on vacation. So the whole time they was in the truck, he kept trying to figure out what we going to get on this plane. Because I'm ready to get on a plane. And he's like, we get on a plane, get some money, and go on vacation. I'm like, what did he watch that he came up with this idea? Because apparently this was him the whole way. He like waiting to get out this truck so he can get on a plane, get some money, and go on vacation. I'm like, what? So yeah. And then she said Blake acted a fool all the way to North Carolina. She was throwing water in the back seat. She was, tossing chips around. Blake's not the best rider, never has been. So not surprised. But yeah. So that's what right. He thought he was getting flued out, baby. He was ready for the flights. He was like, I thought we was catching flights. We was catching flights, man. We catching flights. I'm like, okay. So yeah, he was not happy with the fact until then finally he saw his yaya, and he got there and saw family, and he's okay now. But he was not happy that they was in a car because he thought he was getting on a flight, man. He was getting on a flight. I'm like, this little boy right here. What am I looking for? Oh, we're gonna do my slug stick today. We're just going to slug this skin out, and then we're going to get on the internet and talk about things I've seen lately. The things I've seen. Right, this is their first road trip. We've talked about taking them to Wisconsin Dells for the summer, like a family trip. But, Wisconsin Dells ain't nowhere from us. So that'll be fine. But from here to, luckily they did do a stopover. So Saturday went to, this is a moisturizer stick. It's a slug stick. So so this is like at nighttime to put on, like to lock in everything. That's one of my favorites. My favorites. Okay, so let's hit the internet and let's see what I have saved for you all. I think I saved something on Facebook too. I'm trying to remember what I have saved, how to get to my saved stuff on Facebook. I'm not good with the Facebook saves. I just figured out the Instagram save. Let me see though if I can find them. Saved. I found the whole thing. Okay. Okay. Oh, I didn't do nothing good on there. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see what we baby Scandinavia is still hot about urban all nighter spray and urban decay phasing them out. Baby Scandinavia was not playing with them. But okay, so I got some fragrances I've seen for us. I've seen some other things. Okay. All right, so let's do fragrances first, and then I got a whole bunch of stuff to show y'all. Okay, so let me see for the peoples. The peoples. Okay. So Narciso Rodriguez has a new one coming out. I think I showed this the last time. This is Pure Musk Blanc because Pure Musk wasn't blanc enough, right? Okay. So this is Jasmine Clean Notes Musk Cream Cedarwood Vanilla. Baby, I actually have Scandinavia. So I actually have a bottle and I've had it for years. Well, I gave it to B years ago. She still has it. It still works because I went to a makeup show and I just bought it. I just bought the Scandinavia. I didn't buy, so I mean, you can always buy Scandinavia. You ain't got to like all these. I mean, yes, there's some nice setting sprays out, but sometimes we forget about the OGs, and Scandinavia is an OG. And okay, so for the people who like Thomas Cosmalas, there's a couple of them coming out. So let me give y'all the ones coming out. They have one called Divine Mist right here. And it has notes of, let's see, spices, myrrh, cashmeran, elemi, palo santo, white oud, and amberwood. Sounds kind of good. Sounds kind of good. So that one sounds nice. And then melting smoke is the other one. And this one is going to be oh no, I gave you shoot. That the one I gave you, that's melting smoke. So that one is for melting smoke. Divine Mist, Bacor, white tobacco, palisandro, rosewood, dry woods, musk, patchouli. Okay. All right. Then we have Gucci has come out with two more in the Alchemist line. They are $415 each. The pricing is ridiculous now. Okay, however, but these do sound good. Ylang Ambrato. This when they be having 15,000, no, so I don't even. Yeah, them things is like they've been like 300 and something, but now they're 415. Or you could just wait to see it, find them on eBay for 100. Because Osmanthus Nectar, I paid $98 for. Black pepper, neroli, bergamot, ylang ylang, tonka bean, tonka pimento benzoin, tolu balsam, cistus absolute, and oakwood. So that is ylang ambrato. Then they have lignum. Let me write this right. Lignum something. Idealist. Listen, y'all know when we ain't playing 415, I can't do that. I know it's a lot of people paying this kind of money. I know they are. I'm just not. Juniper berries, black pepper, dreamwood, sequoia, olibanum, Sandalwood, cedarwood, vetiver. I would not want that one at all. Anyway, they lost me with the juniper because juniper stinks to me. Juniper stinks to me. And the other one, it sounds decent, but it doesn't sound like something I'm like, oh yes, I got to have. I got to have it. Now here's a couple that here's let me tell you about these two. Um Killian has one called Her Majesty coming out. Notes of white peach rum, damask rose, ambrette, papyrus, and cedarwood. Sounds okay. Rihanna has a new one coming out. This one I'm really interested in. This is called Coconut Mango. Clementine, coconut mango, frangipani, pineapple, peach tiare, and then the base note is musk. I think that one sounded kind of good for the summertime. That sounded kind of good for the summertime. I'm sensing a summer banger. But do I really like those kind? Do I really want to try tropical fruit? No, not really. Okay. So okay. I got a bunch of stuff that's kind of like, but this okay, so I got a few that's kind of interesting, funny. Okay, so let me go with this one. Hold on.
My homeboy called me and said him and a couple of more of my partners was going to hang out at the cigar lounge. Said I should pull up. I said, cool, I ain't doing shit. Send me the address. He said, all right, we're going to get there about 9:30. 9:30 p.m.? He said, yeah, because they got this cool-ass jazz band that's coming through to do a session at 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock? Man, that's tomorrow. He talking about stop acting like an old man. Back in the day, 11 p.m. wasn't nothing. GNX used to leave for the club at midnight. Bro, I am 50. I ain't going to be doing nothing at 11 o'clock except turning to the cool side of the pillow. And last night, I put on a movie at 9 o'clock. 9:07, I was asleep. I woke up at 2 a.m. to the TV asking, why you still watching? Obviously not. I just got to pee. At this point in our GNX life, understand, 9 p.m. is the new 2 a.m. Tell me I'm lying. I ain't going. I ain't going. I ain't going.
If that ain't me right there, somebody tell me 9:30, I'd be like 9:30. Oh hell no, I should be home by then. Baby. And okay, tell the truth. How many of you all, I need the hands up, have woken up and the TV is saying, are you still watching? Because I know it does it to me quite a bit. I know it does it to me. TV is white noise. I know people like, turn the TV out to sleep better. I don't have any problem sleeping because when I wake up, it's to pee. So I don't need to be in a deep enough sleep because baby, I might pee on myself. I'm old now. And my pee dream it's not as effective as it's kind of like disappeared. Did I tell y'all? Some of y'all know this because you've been around long enough. I have a I've been, you know what? I'm trying to figure out, does my TV have a sleep timer on it? Because I need a sleep timer on mine. That's what I need on mine. Because I really do be trying to watch stuff and then I never make it through. I wake up 4 episodes later to turn it off. Right. I got to figure this whole sleep timer thing out because I have not figured that out yet. So I'm going to have to figure this out. Well, I keep feeling like something's crawling on me, but it's not. Okay. So yeah. So I just thought that was quite funny. Now, I don't want this, but Christian Dior has some gorgeous little colors coming out of bronzers and things like that. Now, I'm sorry, I cannot get into these sheer ass lip oils and he's spending all this money on them. So I know Elf has them because personally, I have yet to find a lip oil that actually makes me feel like I need thickness. I need lip balm. I need a little thickness if I'm doing that. The lip oils are gone in 2.5 seconds. The lip oils are gone in 2.5 seconds. And it's like so interesting to watch people because it's like, they always like, oh, these are so beautiful on. Come on now. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Please, I can do sound. I can't really do light as much, but I can do some sound. The Fenty lip oil is thick. Okay. I'm still not going to get it because I need it to have more color and I need it to stay on my lips longer. Okay. All right. Ooh, but look at this bag, y'all. Melissa, don't look.
This is the new Rogue 40, and I'm here to review it. If you've
It's already sold out, but look at this thing.
Rogue, it's one of the brand's most iconic styles, and it was just reintroduced. The bag actually comes with.
See, a 4-pack for $10 on some lip oils is fine. $46? No.
Best leather. It's so buttery soft. Here's a look at the black color. The bag is broken up into 3 compartments, so it's great for organization. Here's a look at the interior. Right now, the size is only available in 2 colors. You just saw the black, but take a look at this beautiful brown suede. I mean, tell me that's not gorgeous. It comes with 3 straps. The first with.
See, I like the Rogue 40 for a work bag. If it's available in September, I might get it because I like to buy new work bags. But you know what? I was pulling out my old Coaches, because Coach is doing a thing now. And I started pulling out my old Coaches. I need to get them. I need to get a couple of them zhuzhed up. But I think my oldest Coach, and I don't have my original Coach because I had that for years. Because I bought my first Coach with my own money when I was 18 years old. So, and that was and Coaches weren't cheap back then either. So that's why I don't feel bad. But I love the fact that Coach is really coming forward now because Coach was ugly for a while. Remember, Coaches went through some ugly years recently. So to see them really coming back now, the only problem is they're selling out so quick now. It's hard to get stuff a lot, but Coach will bring back some stuff. So now this I saw. Now this is going to be, don't be offended, but this is hilarious to me.
White folks and black folks slang is a little bit backwards, okay? Black folks will challenge the opposition. White folks will just let it go. I hope he doesn't do that. I wish a nigga would. John, don't start.
Hold on, I'm going to start it over.
Let me tell you something. White folks and black folks slang is a little bit backwards, okay? Black folks will challenge the opposition. White folks will just let it go. I hope he doesn't do that. I wish a nigga would. John, don't start. Just don't start. Look, keep it up. Keep it up. You look so good. You look so good. You bad as hell. You bad as hell. Hello, officers. Hey, stop. You're different. You're different. Man, you goofy as hell. Goofy as hell. You are messing with the wrong person. Let me tell you something. You got the right one. Don't do that. Do it again. Do a little timeout for me. Go to timeout. I'll whoop your ass. I beg your pardon. Who was you talking to? Who was you talking to? I'm done. I'm finished. I'm done. What's up? Let's get popping. Listen, let me tell you something. White folks and black folks slang is a little bit back.
Okay. When I saw this, I could not help but laugh because I have said almost every last thing that black folks say. I don't think I've missed any of these things in my lifetime. I know I've said all of them. I know right. Who you talking to? That's one of my. Who are you talking to me? Who you talking to? And I time out and whoop it. I'm gonna whoop your asses. Where I lean in. But when I saw this, I said, if this shit don't sound like me, whew. Let's go through these again and say, let's call out the ones that,
Black folks
which ones are yours?
a little bit backwards, okay? Black folks will challenge the opposition. White folks
I'm
just
gonna
let it
go. I said that
I
one.
hope he doesn't do that. I wish a nigga would.
I've said that.
Y'all don't start. Just don't start. No, keep it up.
Said
Keep
that
it
one.
up. You look so good. You look so good. You bad as hell.
Said
Bad
that
as
too.
hell. Hello, officers. Hey, stop. You know, you're different. You're different. Man, you goofy as hell. Goofy.
I call him goof ass.
You are messing with the wrong person. Let me tell you something. You got the right one.
You got the right one.
Don't do that. Do it again.
Do it again.
Do a little timeout for me. Go to timeout. I'll whoop your ass. I beg your pardon. Who was you talking to? Who was you talking to? I'm done. I'm finished. I'm done. What's up? Let's get popping. Listen, let me tell you something. White folks and black folks slang.
I've said almost everything that he says at least once or twice. Right. I got right. 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 Because, you know, I love to call people goof ass. You goof ass. That's some goof ass shit. And goofy as hell. I mean, that's a Chicago thing. You goofy as hell, man. Shut up. That. Yeah, that stuff does sound a little too preppy. I mean, the majority of white people I've met over time, they're not that polite, right? Yeah, see, I'm a goof ass. That's some goof ass shit. Okay, what was this that I pulled up for?
They just put out the age requirement.
Oh, look at this. I saw this, and come on, girls, y'all gonna like this one. Look at this.
They just put out the age requirements to be an auntie. If you're 28 to 34, you're an auntie. If you're 35 to 41, you're a cougar. If you're 42 to 45, you're a cougar auntie. And 46 and older, you're a Thundercat.
We are Thundercat. I'm a Thundercat. I like Thundercat. I'm waiting to get to Panther. I like Thundercat. Oh, speaking of things, let me tell y'all the funny thing. I told y'all about the person called Sincere who tried to hit on me, right? So he was texting me for a minute. And she called you Chitara. Oh, yes, Chitara. So, you know, he was texting me or whatever. I like Thundercat though. And right, Chitara. So conversation. Finally, I said, "Well, how old are you?" And so first, somehow we talked about So wait a minute, was it children first or age first? I think it was age first. Maybe I can't remember. But anyway, chicken before the egg. I don't know. Either way is bad. So he tells me in this text, and now mind you, he's talking about he wanted to take me out. I ain't heard from him once we had this whole conversation, and I'm okay with that because I was gonna have to ghost him myself. So it was like it's a mutual ghost. I know he thinks he's ghosting me, but really we're ghosting each other. Baby, he told me he was 38 years old. Okay, I might be up for a youngin', maybe, but he has 5 children. And when I read 5 children in the text, thank goodness we weren't on the phone because I would have 5 children. I said, well, ain't no point in you trying to take me out. I didn't even get enough to ask about the baby mamas. As soon as I heard 5 children, that was enough for me. Because at 38, that means probably at least 4 of them was under 18. I don't care if they all got the same mama or it's just 2 mamas. It don't matter. It's a bunch of kids, which means that you ain't got too many. You ain't got no money, and you should be spending your time with them kids. Whatever. I'm too old. I'm too old to be around somebody who got that many kids. Oh no. No, I mean, here's the thing. So here's now either he trapping, which means I don't need to be around your crazy ass anyway. Or if he does make money, he got kids to deal with, and that money should go to them first. So, and time, money and time. And see, at this age, at my age, if I meet somebody, it has to be all about me at this point. Let's just be honest. At 58, I just, anybody, you talking about, I'm gonna get you, sucker. Anybody who comes at me, we all got to be about the same space, which is we ain't got no kids. So even because, like, for real, even if I met somebody around my age and they had late in life kids, I don't really want to be around them either, because that's not my world. That's not my world. Like, yes, I have grandkids and I spend a lot of money and time on my grandkids, but that's voluntary and I'm not obligated. So I can say, yeah, I'm going out. Right, different level of responsibility. So, either somebody that I date now, they have to have grown kids. Now, they ain't got to have grandkids, of course. If they do, fine. But they kids got to be grown. And I could even take it if, you still got some that are kind of young grown, but they like, 20 somethings. Okay, they got to be as old as my kids, but they got to be grown. They have to be at a level of maturity and personal responsibility that does not fall back on you. So yeah. So I think he was like feeling like, because I haven't heard from him since that conversation. Right. And I was thinking, you ain't heard me none, because I don't want to talk to you anyway. so him not reaching out to me is good, because now I don't feel bad. I like a mutual ghost. I love a mutual ghost. Let's ghost me the same way I'm gonna ghost you. And then it's not, it's not that no harm, no foul. Because I believe in no harm, no foul. Hey, it didn't work out, no harm, no foul. Ain't no real feelings involved. The shit, I didn't even talk to you but once. Everything else was via text. So I'm good. Now, Miss Tyra Banks, I don't know what's going on with her. But look at this.
Soon as something touches my tongue, as soon as I can taste it.
As soon as I get money in my account, as soon as
let's listen to this one more
I pay my bills.
This holiday, as soon as something touches my tongue, as soon as I can taste it.
As soon as I get,
she said that shit like, she said that like that made like that was like, for real. As soon as something touches your tongue, she can taste it. Damn, she's like an X-Men. I mean, the way she said it, you would think this was some type of mutant power. Oh, she's always been like this. See, because I never listened to Tyra to hear these things. I'm like, are you stupid? Now, this is what I got. Two stupid conversations that I've heard that I got up here. One is a male conversation and the other one is a female. Now I don't know who she is, but she sounds stupid as hell too. Okay, she does. I stopped watching Top Model early on because she irritated me. The thing, for one thing, I felt sometimes that Tyra was abusive. That whole show was abusive. And Tyra would do things to people just to fuck with them. Like cut off all their hair. Things like that. and then be like, why are you acting like this? You have a problem with it? And it was like, right, she was hazing them, and it was I couldn't watch it after a while. It was like, no, that stuff don't do shit for me. Okay, so now listen to this stupid conversation.
So I'm just trying to get your perspective. Is it appropriate as a grown man to use your blinker to tell people you going left, right, up, back, wherever you going? I don't.
If you know what a blinker really means, like, okay, I'm about to turn left. I want you to turn left with me. Like, you let people know your next move, because at that point, people going to copy, they're going to follow you. When I drive, bro, I don't even put my headlights on. I just drive, no blinker, no headlight, I just move. Because at that point, bro, you can't see what I'm thinking. You can't know where I'm going. And in JC, the creek, bro, you don't know who's following you, bro. You don't know what's going to happen next. Because imagine I put my blinker on, I'm turning left to McDonald's. Boom, I can turn around, I can see 3 goons behind me going to McDonald's too. Yeah. Now I'm stuck, and I'm at look.
If anything, you should be doing the opposite blinker. Where so you people don't know what you're doing.
That's what I was thinking too.
I'm not, worried about another man's work to put some electrical engineering into a vehicle to make it so that I'm comfortable.
Exactly.
I personally, I'm just not with that.
I started doing this thing, bro. Like, if I am gonna turn my blinker on, I'll turn on my hazard lights, so they both on. So now you don't know I'm going to turn, but you gotta guess which way I'm going. You're never gonna know. That's how I see it. Cause like, okay, I'm about to turn right, left, right. They're gonna sit there like, damn, Swell's on the move. What's Swell gonna do next?
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
I think it's kind of ingrained in us, being from the Dirty Creek. Like, I grew up across the street from, the place where they used to try to keep people out. They put gates up.
Yeah.
CCOS.
Country Club. Yeah.
Read about it.
Oh, yeah, I heard about it, yeah.
You know how the creek get real dirty. Where I grew up with, there were houses in the neighborhood that only had 1 story.
Really?
I wanted y'all to hear that because I saw this and I was so confused. I'm like, do y'all? And here's the thing. They're trying to sound so intellectual talking about this. Like, it makes sense. I'm confused. And they're like, yeah, man, electrical engineer. See, what you should do is put on your blinker going in the opposite direction of what you're really doing. I don't get it. I don't know if this was supposed to be a metaphor. All I know is that it sounded dumb as hell. And I felt like if I witnessed this idiocy, that y'all should hear it too. Because we are in this together. Because if I'm gonna, as they say, just be quiet and don't let us know how stupid you are. I don't know how it go, but oh my God, I was like, what? Now, I don't know who this broad is that I'm about to show y'all on the Cam Newton show. Something about being a baddie. I don't know what that means, but just listen to her.
Why should a man take a baddie serious?
Because I pay the bills. Because I'm a boss. So how much more serious does it need to get?
You're talking about you.
I'm just saying baddies. Baddies pay the bills. All my baddies get money. Every last one of them are rich. I know what I pay these girls. They make more money than anybody in America on a 9-to-5, you got a good job. My bitches is paid. Okay. So at the end of the day, you said, why should anyone take a baddie serious? Because we pay the fucking bills.
Why should a man?
Because we pay the bills.
That's cool.
Yeah.
What if you're dealing with a man?
It doesn't matter. First of all, I deal with Jacob and but my baddies, I got a couple of baddies that
I'm not speaking in.
No, wait. So my baddie Anna is dating an MLB player.
Okay.
They get money. He makes more money than her for sure. She don't give a fuck. They don't care. Yeah. Baddies don't care.
But what I'm referring to is it's not necessarily about money all the time. And I think
no, you said that.
No.
You said what is it that makes a male?
No, I will say it again.
Okay, say it again.
Why should a man take a baddie serious?
I just told you. When they make more money and they're the boss. Cool. She's the boss. But, so he makes what I was trying to refer to is he makes more money, right? but she's the boss.
Okay, take money out of it.
No, it was money out of it. He definitely makes more money than her. She's still running that shit.
Okay, but
okay,
take financials out of it.
Okay, so what
are the qualities that a baddie may bring to the table?
She's definitely more popular than him. I don't even know who the fuck he is. So if he wants, respectfully, I don't watch Major League Baseball, but if he wants to be like with a young, successful baddie that is an it girl, that's what she's bringing to the table, because she's definitely, her follower, everything, she's more popping. So I don't know, sometimes like I'm a little bit older. I don't really care about social media and followers and all that. But the younger people do. You know that. So maybe she brings more like to the table, like for social media and like popularity. Or
but
whatever.
You're not answering my question.
No, you just asked. What?
No, I'm gonna guide you.
I don't know. Don't guide me. Oh my God.
I'm trying to get to an answer.
Like, I don't know. Baddies bring a lot to the table.
Can you name something?
Great mothers.
Okay, talk about it.
I put $1 million swimming pool in my backyard because my daughter said she wants to swim. Okay. So I put a pool. It cost me $909. It was like $1 million. I put him. Wait.
So basically, she equates spending money, having a lot of money, as being and then threw in popularity. I have no idea who this broad is, but apparently people know who she is. She got a really large following on Instagram. And something about baddies. I don't know what the fuck that means. But listening to her, this is why these young women sound stupid as fuck. I don't know who she is, but supposedly she's somebody popular because she got a few million followers. But, and let's be honest, getting to that level is about, being a certain size and taking pictures and thirst trapping pictures and whatever. But she kept going on about having money. She sounded like a dude. You keep saying, and what was so sad about it is that she couldn't understand his question was, what qualities of a person do these women have that would make you take them seriously? And all she could say is they got money. So, and they're boss. So basically, you looking for some weak ass men so you can have money and boss them around. And if they have money, you can boss them around. That shit sounds ridiculous. I was like, and that was the first thing I said. I said, who is she? Why is he even talking to her? But she's like, the whole conversation was her not understanding what he was asking her. And that's what was the real telling point. Because so what I gathered from the whole thing was, well, what they don't bring is intelligence. Because there was nothing intelligent about what she said. And to flex about putting in $1 million pool, that's even stupider than saying you make money. So you make money, but then you throw it away on stupid shit like $1 million pool. But that goes with, because I said this because I was looking at something, is that everything is performative now. Like, for instance, I saw something where it was like, oh, Nelly did this for, Ashanti for their 2nd anniversary. And you see the video and she's like, oh, y'all, oh my God. We're supposed to believe this is like natural reactions when you're being pulled. They're telling you to come here, close your eyes and all this stuff, however they do it, and there's cameras on. Everybody's having, and it's not just the everyday average person. It is the influencers. It is the influencers. It is everything. Well, let me say this. My daddy ain't never changed a diaper. So I can't say nothing about men who don't change diapers because my daddy did never change the diaper. Never did. Now that's kind of weird in today's world, but I've heard of it. Older men didn't change diapers too often. Let's just be honest. So, but everything's performative. Everything has to be seen on camera. We have to have these moments. And then, like, I saw, who showed us? Well, I had seen it, but have you seen the broad? I mean, let me say it right. Who she's really wealthy, and then she shows all the things she buys, and so she did her Christmas thing, and she had $1 million worth of gifts. Her gifts totaled around $1 million, and it's like, my thing is, why do I care what you got? I ain't got, unless you're about to send me some of them fucking presents, I don't give a damn about what you got. Just like when you see people like, oh, look at, I don't care. Like, for instance, we do hauls. Okay, we do. So, there is a certain genre for looking at people get stuff. But like, when you get to that level, it becomes just, yeah, whatever. I mean, because like, if I do a haul, these are things that are attainable. So I might be showing you something that you didn't know about and can say, oh, I'm interested. Maybe I'll go look at this, right? That's what me doing a haul is. When you talk about somebody who's got $1 million worth of Christmas presents, ain't nothing about this shit I want to watch. Because there's nothing about this that's attainable. And people who can actually get million, who are at that level, don't care about your presence and ain't gonna look at your presence because they got their own shit going. Like, I can promise you that I can listen. The birthday parties are ridiculous for kids. It's ridiculous, but it's like the people who are at that level, who are on your level, are not going to watch this because they don't care. Because they got their own shit. They got their own Chanel. They got their own Hermes. So they're not thinking about any of these things that you have. So, but you want to flaunt it and throw. And it's like, your self-esteem is so low. That tells you, in the grand scheme of being around people at the same financial level, how you feel. Because clearly you need to have some validation, right? You need some validation in order to feel special. So you're going to flaunt it on social media to people who are at a much lower income bracket than you, because so that they can feel awe because you have it. Because let's be honest, people at your level, they like, oh, okay, girl, yeah, let's go shopping. They shopping the same level you are. They're not that concerned. You know what? Now, we did a gender reveal for Bakari, but that's because Brandon wanted to do it, because B wasn't going to do one. And he wanted to do it, blah, blah, blah. So whatever. Now, I am over all of the over the top type of parties that everybody's trying to have nowadays, right? It's like, once again, it's such we're flexing, like, and I know I have a way, so I'm not here to rain on anybody's parade, you know what I'm saying? But like, for instance, I've done charcuterie parties, but I was doing that way before it became popular. And I've always been into those type of parties. So I like doing parties like that. Do I, and so everybody knows that about me. If I'm going to I could do a potluck and have a themed potluck, tacos and tequilas, whatever. So I tend to do those type of things, but I've always done those type of things. But I also don't feel this need, right. But it's also not, but I'm also not doing stuff like spending enormous amounts of money to show off. Like, oh my God, I did a charcuterie party and it was $10,000. We had caviar and things, right? So it's like, like I'll do a sit down dinner party. I'll do those things, but it's not like on those levels. And it's like everything. And let's be honest, the children's stuff is out of control. One of the things that I find so funny to me, and I sort of get why people do it, but when people take these young children to Disney World, oh, I took them to Disney World. The baby ain't even 2 years old. Now, I know you're doing it because you don't have to pay for them under 2, right? Right? But what's the point? Because the kid ain't gonna remember nothing about going to Disney World at 2, under 2. At 2 years old, they ain't gonna remember because we've been discussing when we were gonna go to Disney World, right? So we're talking about like going when Blake hits 4, even though the Bakari and Brooklyn will be older, but at least all of them will have a memory of going the first time. And then, if they go again, it's another time. But at least they'll all have a memory together. Not one going, oh, we went, because like if we went now, Blake 2 years old, she ain't gonna remember that shit. She's not gonna remember it. So what will be the point? And that's the thing. I'm really annoyed with these damn planner stickers. Now I gotta look up planner stickers, y'all. Oh, because these are terrible. These are terrible. I should have just got the Clever Fox ones. Anyway, sorry. But I don't need no teacher planner stickers. I got those. But yeah, so it's like everything has to be over the top. Like you said, 5-year-old parties that are huge and everything. And what it says to me is when you do that, you don't give kids something to look forward to. You're so busy trying to do it, and it's for you, not for them, that you don't give them anything to look forward to. I don't want the small ones now. I am so irritated. I guess. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm doing 2 things on this, right? Oh, yes. The beginning was them Super Sweet 16 shows. They were. Let me tell you something. My kids, they went to Disney World with their day. They didn't go with me because I ain't had no money like that. But like you said, I ain't had no money like that. However, they had great times. We did some, they had some good times. Going to the zoo. Matter of fact, B always about get your grandma, right? Going to the zoo, going to the park. I mean, listen. DJ, one of his favorite memories that he would tell anybody about is when the lights got turned off, when I couldn't pay the light bill and the lights got turned off. And I had this in the house. Luckily, it wasn't cold. It was, because they don't turn your lights off. And just for the people who don't live in warm and cold climates, your lights can't get turned off until around May. Because from October 15th to April 15th, they cannot turn off your lights because of the cold. They can't turn off your gas or your lights. So as long as your lights are on, at that point, they can't turn you off. Now, you got to pay them during the off time because they can't cut you off then. And so you got to get it turned on before it gets. But anyway, so it just so happens that the lights got turned off. And one of DJ's favorite memories is us sitting there with candles and flashlights and hanging out and talking and eating pizza because I bought some pizza and we had pizza and pop and kicked it without no lights. Lights got turned on the next day, but I paid it. This was like this was still the 90s. Was it the 90s? No, it was in the early 2000s. So it was about 2001. And it ain't like now you pay and they flip that switch and it comes back on. They were like, yeah, you're going to have to wait a day. What? So yeah. But yeah, I would say the Super Sweet 16 show on MTV was the beginning of this whole excessiveness vibe that we have now. Because I'm sitting there and I'm listening to these kids talking about sixth graders. I'm getting me some Balenciagas and stuff. I'm like, your mama don't even own her own home. You know what I'm saying? But that's what they think they're supposed to have. Because they're like, I'm getting Balenciagas. I'm getting LuuLuu. First off, I was like, when the kids want LuuLuu? I'm like, what? They're like, yeah, I'm getting me some LuuLuu and did I miss something? I was like, okay. All right. Right. Yes. They were rich and famous. Whereas, these kids, that's why, and I'm telling you, I call it hood entitlement because these kids, and we're talking, urban setting kids really feel this entitlement. And especially when it comes in a school situation, they feel entitled. They don't think that they should they don't come to school with school supplies. And it's not that they cannot get them. No, because like me and B were talking about this. When I see you in brand new sneakers all the time, you need to have some damn pencils. Because I'm sending out an email right before school start. Going forward, your students should have their own school supplies. And that includes this. Because the expectation is the school supplies everything. And that's so unfucking realistic. And I'm just being honest. And every day, these children will ask you for the damnedest things. Listen, baby, it happens all the time. Baby, they have new sneakers all the time. They have Nike Tech. They have all that stuff all the time. And they don't have pencils. And this is the whole thing like, see, and here's the thing. We've gotten in this space where, we're supposed to, it's called culturally responsive teaching and being culturally responsive to the area and stuff. But it's now gone in this backlash. Like we're always trying to coddle and shit. No, you can, like, for instance, I got students who always be like, you got to bring us some snacks. I'm like, y'all bringing snacks every day. You all bringing snacks every day. Y'all be having all kinds of snacks. You don't bring anything for me. Why should I be bringing in? Why should I be bringing things in for you when you all have it? Now, don't get me wrong. If you don't, I got you. But they have it. There's the difference. They have it. Baby, these kids ain't got them. And then he said, like, for instance, y'all know I drink lemon water. So I'll bring in cut lemons to put in some hot, drink my hot lemon water. I cannot tell you how every day, at least one student, maybe two, ask me for my lemons. Can I have a lemon? No. Can I have no. And the food, and they get free lunch. So it ain't like they ain't got food coming. There's free lunch. Now, of course, lunches ain't the best because we are talking about school lunches, but they better than they used to be when we was in school. They feel like they can ask you for anything. I told y'all one of my students put my coat on. Y'all, I almost slung that little boy. He put my coat on. And then they steal from each other and think it's funny. And I said we need to have, but my administration won't have this conversation because I'm telling them all, don't come near me because y'all thieves. I said, as far as I'm concerned, y'all all thieves. Don't come near my stuff. And those are the conversations we have to have with kids. Yeah, put on my coat. I look cool. I told see Kelly, you missed it, honey. I went off on all the middle school students at the last day of school. I cussed them all out. Cussed them clean out. Because the last day of school, right before Christmas vacation, it's supposed to be a fun day. We're supposed to be chilling. I should not have to be bothered who with y'all going back with having to discipline because y'all so fucking hard-headed. This is a easy breezy day. So y'all should take it like that. Play cards, do whatever in the rooms. We're not even teaching you because the grades are in. Because we had already locked in grades the day before. So we're not teaching. So just chill with us, right? So, baby, these little girl groups want to fight each other. So they want to keep going back and forth with each other and shit. Because this one little group want to keep saying stuff, right? Baby. I went and told all these kids. I went to every room. I said, after the way y'all acted going out of 2025, I said, don't ask me for nothing but a grade in 2026. And then the little girls who was talking and kept going back and forth, because this had been going on all week. Every day, somebody want to act like they want to fight and talk crazy. And then we got to break it up and shit. I said, y'all got 2 weeks to squash this shit. Don't come back in school with this. I said, listen. Next week, the weather is going to be good. I need y'all to get together, find a spot, and fight. Since y'all want to fight, go fight. Don't come back in here in 2026 with this bullshit. Don't do it. And they think I'm playing. If they come back in with this bullshit, I swear I'm going to cuss all these kids out. Because I don't have the patience for it. Because they're not really trying to fight. They want to do all the stuff in school because because I told them, I say, because the reason why you're doing it in school because you don't want to fight. I said, because you know that someone's going to stop it. It's going to be broken up, so you can act a fool and talk crazy with protection. Girl, some little boy. Some girl is mad about this boy who was her boyfriend because he was buying food for these other girls at McDonald's. Now here's the catch. The girls that he was buying food for at McDonald's don't even like boys. And they're very clear. They got girlfriends. But like they said, if he gonna buy me some food, I'm gonna take it. And I get it. I'm like, it makes total sense to me. It makes total sense to me. Because if you're going to buy me some food, I'm going to take it. And I'm going to say, yes, thank you so much. Appreciate you. I mean, that's what I'm gonna do. Because that's what you kind of do when people give you stuff like that, right? I know I would. So yeah, this has been going on because this girl is mad because her little boyfriend was buying them food, and I'm like, but why are you mad at them? Why are you mad at them? Because your boyfriend gave them stuff? Well, okay. Girl, I didn't, and but see, I was never that person. You could never catch me on something like that. You could never catch me on something like that. Some boy stuff. I just tell people, ain't no way I'm gonna be doing something this stupid for mm-mm. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Be sitting around here about some boy. My mama would have kicked my daddy would have kicked my behind if he found out I was fighting over some boy. And then I try to tell him, y'all are embarrassing to your parents. I mean, honestly, I try to tell them, I say, you all are a reflection of your parents and you make them look bad. I ain't got no. Listen, I am not here to be nice. I'm here to help you learn and things like that. But I'm not here to be nice to you. I'm here to like be real with you. And one of the real things is y'all sound stupid. Ooh, these are the stickers I needed. These are the stickers I need, right? I need these stickers. Talking about paying bills, going places, a day off, things like that. That's what I need. I don't need these big ass stickers. Why are y'all letting me do this? Why are y'all letting me do this? Why are you letting me do this? Why are you letting me do this? Talk crazy. Y'all just gonna keep letting me talk crazy, huh? Just gonna let me go willy-nilly all over the place. Y'all ain't right. Y'all are not right. I'm just here to say this. Y'all ain't right. Because y'all just gonna let me go willy-nilly all over the place. Just keep going, Lou. Just keep going. That's what I felt like. I'm just trying to, if I'm gonna do the planner thing, I want to do it decent. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be decent with it. Track some things. Track some things, okay? Did I buy some more stickers? I can't keep up with the shit I be doing. Okay. You know what, Kelly? You haven't been around a lot lately, but don't you be coming in hot on me, sis. Oh, I gotta put this back. Okay, don't be coming in hot at me. Oh, it's almost 10 o'clock. I'm trying to like sleep, get a nice little amount of sleep in, get up refreshed, and then going about my day. What am I doing before I go to bed though? I exercised a little bit today. I'm not talking about it though. I'm just telling y'all today I did. I'm trying to do some things. I'm trying to do some things. Trying to act like, oh, I need to wash my hair. That's what I need to do. Is it just me that sometimes you just be feeling like stuff is crawling on you? You be like, what's going on? Y'all, did I tell y'all I saw another big beetle in my bathroom? I saw the big beetle. I sprayed it. And it must have been doing something to it because it was leaving a trail when I sprayed it. But then I got to be a big girl because I said I cannot walk away and leave it. So I took some toilet paper and luckily I have such a close toilet because my bathroom was tiny. So I was able to like scoop it and put it in real quick into the toilet and flush it down. That's okay, because I'm about to work on them. They don't know. Their days are numbered. I'm finding their lair. I'm finding where they're at, and I'm taking care of them. This is not going to be my reality, living with these things. No. I'm still debating if I'm sending back these old lady sweaters I got. I feel like maybe I should keep them, and when I get older, I'll just be wearing, when I hit 60, maybe I want to wear them. See, I never stressed over boys in school because I ain't cared that much about them. Okay, I'm sending them back. Okay, I'm sending. Maybe when I hit 80. Okay. Girl, you should see them. Y'all, see, Nisha, you didn't see the old lady sweater? No, this isn't an old man sweater. This is an old lady sweater. Let me show y'all again the sweater. Let me get the sweater. Okay, so here's the old sweater. Okay, I'm gonna return them. I still got the tags on them. The other one, I never even took out the thing. Okay, I'm sending it back. Let me take care of that today. Oh my God. Did you say you had to write? You know what, Melissa? I thought we was cool. Let me tell you, that damn sweater was all over TikTok. I said, oh, look kind of cute. Then it got in here. I'm telling you, as soon as I took it out the bag, Bianca looked at that thing. She said, that looked like an old lady sweater. Okay, I'm sending it back. Okay, I'm sending them back. I hope I can send them back. I got them on TikTok. I don't know how TikTok works. Let me get to TikTok. Let me look at this thing, see if I return it, because the bag is in here. The other one's in the bag. I didn't even open it up after I saw that. It's like, yeah, it do look kind of old lady-ish. Because, baby, they style it. They look so good. But I got to remember this. It's giving Chico vibes. It's giving Chico's vibes. I admit it. I admit it. Okay. Honestly, I probably, what would have happened? I would have kept it and never wore it, because every time I look at it and put it on, I'd be like, I don't think I want to wear this. So yeah, so I'm gonna send it back, y'all. Okay, y'all have convinced me. I could get my money back, save some coins. So let me get on TikTok and do a return, because that ain't working for me. Luckily, it just got here, so right before Christmas. So let me go find the bag with them and put it back in the bag, and they can have it back. Tags are still on it. Ain't done nothing with it. There we go. All right, y'all. Let me get off of here. Okay, and I'm gonna send the stickers back to yes, because I can't use them stickers. Well, here's the thing I can do with the stickers. I have to do kind of rewards things with students. Yes, I do. I could use those as rewards, like, because kids like stickers. up to high school. Seniors in high school, you can give them stickers. So the girls, I could actually give them those stickers. Like, oh, here, you did good on this test. Here's 2 stickers. And they'll love them. They'll love them damn stickers. That's one of my easy breezy things to give kids is stickers. Because baby, they be asking for the world. And I'll be like, no. Yeah, so yeah, usually what I do with stickers, they might, and that ain't got nothing to do with me. Do y'all see how I've done? Look at, do y'all see the difference? How it's starting to look? Look at that on the top. I'm fixing up a few things. You see, there's an empty thing right there. I'm about to fill. Maybe I'll fill this up before I go to bed. But I got to put in my sugar mamas right there. See if I can fit them all in. I got a little extra space. Not really. I keep lying to myself and saying I got a lot of extra space, but I really don't. But I will show it all to you all when I'm all together, because I'm not right now. I'm not. All right, y'all. I will talk to y'all later. Y'all have a great night. Let me go in bed. Enjoy my solitude. Even though when you're home alone, you hear everything. Y'all, I was hearing something. I swore water was running upstairs. It was the furnace turning on. And I was getting a little scared. So, you all have a great night. Talk to you later. Bye, bye, bye.